What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to all the members in the building. I see y'all. All this green is in here. I see you, Puffy's mom. Who was the first in here? Let me see. I can't see who the first person was in here. Was it Mud Marley? Sabrina? Powerful? Anika? Cirilla? I don't know. Shout out to my mods in the building. I see you, John. I see you, John. Hold on. Jeremiah's in here. Michelle's is in here. My Quinn is in here. I hope I'm saying your name right. Y'all know I'm from the South. Lashia Jones is in here. I know that music was loud for a minute, wasn't it? Mud Marley. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Niecy Walker is a new member of the ATLien squad. Shout out to everyone who is joining me tonight. Look, I appreciate all of y'all. Look, I was like, I know my Patreon members are a little bit perturbed at me. I know y'all are. I was supposed to come back on Patreon at 8 o'clock. I cooked and ate and went to sleep and woke up and like, oh, I had all this stuff planned. I was supposed to go on Patreon and I was going to go live on YouTube. And so I decided to do it backwards. So now I'm going to go live on YouTube and then we're going to have the after show because clearly I'm probably going to be up to the crack of dawn. So who knows? So I just decided to come on and chit chat for a little while. We haven't done an after dark publicly in a minute, honey, in a minute. Thank you so much, Ill Will. I appreciate you so much. I know there's a whole lot of people support me. It's a lot of negative energy. Like people will try to bring you down. You see, my channel is thriving. Okay, I talk about housewife stuff. Like people be dragging me. All she talk about is Nene. All she talk about is Peter. All she talk about is this housewives bullshit. But you see, like I'm good at it. So I would rather talk about the celebrities than this bullshit that be going on online. But I digress. But today, I just want to talk about, a few things, just a few things. Positive vibes only. Exactly. This is all we doing over here is positive vibes only. That being said, I wanted to send my friend Peter Thomas some positive vibes. Whew. It's so ironic. Just the other day, I was showing you when when Peter invited me out to that club and I was so upset with him. I'm like, how you going to invite me around all these people? There's so many people here. Oh my God. I didn't realize there's so many people come outside. Put your mask on. We had our little video clip and all that and everybody was dragging me. Michelle, why you didn't have your mask on? Peter, why you didn't have your mask on? And so Peter, he wasn't feeling well. He went and got a COVID test, like his 6-1, and it was positive. It was a positive. So Peter hit up the internet. Peter hit up the Instagrams to tell everybody, since he went live when he said he acted like he was just about to croak over. He said he told me he had food poisoning, a bad sign. And so, when he got back to Miami, he tested it. And here's what he had to say. Hold on. Let me show you.
Good afternoon, social media world. I'm in bed, of course. I am in bed. But I'm in bed now for the last 8 days. And I told you I take the COVID test 5 times and I was negative 5 times. Well, the 6 times I was positive. And I'm going to tell you something. Wear your mask. Wear gloves. Practice social distancing. People come up to me and ask me to take pictures all the time, and they want me to have the mask off and they want to hug on me because They say they like me. I take those pictures. And every time I take those pictures, I'm praying to God that I'm not going to get this thing. But it caught up to me. It's the most excruciating pain I could think of. They say mine's a gastro. My stomach. My stomach been a complete wreck for the last 8 days. Pain, constant cramping. Pain is crazy. Chills all day, all night. Chills. Waking up in cold sweat. Constantly have to keep my body hydrated. No appetite. Diarrhea. Throwing up. 8 days in a row. I gotta be in bed for another 7 days before they come and take the test again. And I have to be negative twice before I could even think about going back outside. I guess I should be celebrating because here in Miami, there's over 260 people dying every day for the last 7 days. On an average of 260 people dying. I am celebrating because I'm still alive. But I want you guys to take this thing extremely serious because it's no joke. The pain don't go away. Your body is extremely sensitive. The slightest little thing, it's like constant pain everywhere. I can't wait for this shit to be over. Good afternoon, social media world.
Okay, started over. My bad.
Of course, I am.
So sending some positive energy, love, and light to Peter Thomas. Everybody keep all y'all was at me in his mentions. Y'all was all in my DMs. Peter got the COVID. Peter got the COVID. Y'all got me all paranoid, child. I had me appointment earlier today at CVS, child. I went to CVS. And while I was at CVS, y'all know, I thought the CVS drive through, they do it, and sit down or whatever. They make you do it. So I'm sitting up there like, how do I do this? What I gotta do? And so everybody keeps saying, well, if your brain didn't explode, you didn't do it right. And I was like, well, clearly I'm not going to make my own brain explode. Okay. So I swabbed out my own nose and gave it to the people. Then I got another appointment for tomorrow. So I'm like, I hope both my tests come back, child, negative. But I digress. I'm feeling fine. All the people keep asking me. It's not about me. We are praying for Peter right now. We are praying for Peter. So, like everybody keeps talking about, COVID is real. COVID is real. Wear your mask. Stay in the house. I keep saying stay in the house. And I know y'all keep seeing me slip up. I am flawed. I know it. I am flawed. But yeah, just everybody be careful because look, like the chat said, it hit different. It hit different when it hit somebody, it really does. It really does. So there's that. You said, hold on, what else y'all saying? You pray is negative. Thank you so much, Farrell. The rapid is not as accurate as the PCR test. I did not do the rapid test. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is, child. I just went to this and they said it's gonna be back in 5 days. 5 to 6 days. So you've been wearing your mask and staying in the house. Good. And I've been in the house. Look, I've been in the house since the last time I was out the house was when I saw Peter. No joke. So anyway, you said stay out of Josh's face. He has the COVID. He did say that. Josh said he was covered by the blood, child. Josh said he is, Jesus got him. So I was like, long as Jesus got you, child. Jesus got me too, but Jesus told me to stay in the house. So I'm staying in the house. Josh called me every day. He tried to get me to go to brunch today. I'm like, Josh, go back home, Josh. But this is Atlanta. This is Atlanta. But I digress. You said straighten my glasses. My face might be crooked. It ain't nothing to straighten. We good. I don't know. Y'all got OCD. That's okay. I am flawed. I was laughing because someone in the chat said going outside without your mask is like having sex without a condom. It sure is. And I said it in my, when me and Peter was joking around that day, and I said, wear your mask. And people was like, well, where is your mask? And I was like, by the time I got it now, after we took this video, I got it. I took the mask off for 5 minutes. It don't matter. And everybody keeps saying that you got a mask on. Great. You have to keep the mask on. Don't be taking the mask off to talk. Don't be taking the mask off to be in somebody's face. Don't be taking the mask off to do anything. So, you got to keep the mask on. That's the point. That is the point. So, anyway, thank you so much, Barbara. Thank you so much. It is funny because it's true. It's after dark. I'm not going to talk about sex. But anyway, there's a whole lot going on this internet streets, child. I was just fumbling around on the TMZ. Every day it's another group of Trump supporters confronting, protesters, people doing crazy things, Karens are going wild, the Kevins are going wild, everybody's going wild. Now, somebody sent me this video of another person going wild, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Hold on, let me share this. I was like, Karen's going wild now. It is Mr. Delivered has gone wild. I'm like, what is he doing out in the street beating up people? Hold on, let me see what he was doing. Hold on.
The gay dude that was on the news, they said.
And not the, and he got the nerve to have church music playing, and you over here.
Oh my goodness. Is that a muscle shirt?
Dang, your ass swole.
Don't tell me Andrew got them hands.
In that order.
The gay dude that was on the news, they said.
Don't tell me Andrew got them hands, y'all. Wait. Oh, bam. Oh, shoot. What the hell?
And he got the nerve to have church music playing, and you over here.
I am shocked. What is really? Let me scroll back. What is okay, it's not a muscle shirt. It got beige sleeves. I was like, is that a muscle shirt? But still, they said apparently, according to this tweet, Andrew Caldwell said he was at the red light and said 2 white men called him the N-word. So he got out the car and whooped ASS, honey. He whooped ASS. And apparently he did. I'm like, but I want to know, was he driving this red GMC truck right there? Is that his truck or that's the racist truck? I need to know that. And then is that like, what? Look, Andrew was ready, child. Andrew was ready for round 2. What is going on, child? If y'all got Mr. Delivered out here in these Black Lives Matter streets, honey, y'all look, and neither one of them got a mask on. That's the gag. Neither one of them got a mask on. What is going on? Yes, the praise dance, Mr. Wood. What is going on? Now, I was digging online. this is an impromptu live. I ain't, I'm just talking. I ain't got nothing to say. But I was also digging online and I saw where Azalea Banks cut off all her hair. So I'm like, what is going on with all these people going bald? Y'all know Tiffany Haddish went bald first a few weeks ago. Y'all remember Tiffany Haddish? Hold on, let me put these pictures in here. Tiffany Haddish went bald a few weeks ago and she was like, I feel free. I can feel my scalp. That's all I want to do is feel my scalp. And, sometimes as Black women, we have to feel my scalp. And so you remember, Tamar that went bald. Everybody that went bald. What is up with all y'all shedding, all of y'all hair? Look, and I'm not above taking your weave and your braids out now, but look, you ain't got to go bald. What's wrong with your hair? What is wrong with your hair? Well, also, let me show you Azalea Banks. Where's she at? Where's she at, honey? Here she is right here. Hold on, let me share this screen. It's too much going on this computer. Azalea Banks, honey. You said it's refreshing. Y'all gonna do it too? Don't cut y'all hair. I ain't cutting my hair. I don't care what y'all say. I like what grows from my scalp, nappy or not. I love it, child. I love it. Look, I love braids too, but that's a whole nother story. Hold on. Let me put this in here. Oops, wrong way. Hold on. Crown tab. Here it is. Bam. Here she go. She shaved her head. Let me see what she said.
Oh, what do I feel? I do.
Ooh.
When all I
okay.
can think about is you.
Okay.
What was it in the world? I don't want to burn myself though.
Ooh.
No, it's not smoking hot, but like it's getting kind of close. To make it all for you. Do you know
what the hell?
What didn't on you? Oh my God, freshness, head, yes, bitch. Shave all the fucking hair off of my head and starting fresh, bitch. Oh my God, bitches, I feel so fucking fresh and free. Now look at this. You see this, like, scalp burn from fucking relaxing my hair? Like, no, bitch. I'ma just be bald under these braids until the end of coronavirus, and then I'ma just fucking grow my hair back in, and it's just like, listen, by the time coronavirus ends, I'm gonna be nice with these clippers. I'm making niggas shape ups and all of that shit. But yeah, bitch, I feel free. Like spiritually, I just feel like, oof, like, oh, yes, drama and years of just fucking like energy just came off. Like, woo, that was cleansing, bitch.
My thing is, okay, hold on, let me turn this off. My thing is, y'all sitting up there, Black women need to cut their hair off. Black women need to cut their hair off. What's wrong with the hair? What's wrong with our hair? Why can't we wear our hair? Y'all don't be encouraging white women to cut their hair off. I don't understand that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But, whatever. And, if that's what you want to do, fine. But I'm just saying it's some people in the chat that said Black women need to cut their hair off sometimes. I'm like, what? What do you say? Latino women need to cut their hair off sometimes? Does Brazilian women need to cut their hair off sometimes? That sounds crazy to me. But I digress. I'm keeping mine. Exactly, Tiffany. I'm keeping mine too, girl. I'm keeping mine too. Perm took your hair off. I haven't had a perm in like 10-15 years, child. 10-15 years. And I get it, it's okay to start over. It is quite all right. It is quite all right. But I digress. Now, as far as Tiffany Haddish is concerned, they said it was a reason. It was a reason why she cut off all her hair, even though she didn't say at first. The 40-year-old comedian actually grabbed her clippers for a movie role. And she said, I actually have this movie that I'm working on, and my character has to wear wigs. So it would be easier if I don't have any hair on my head. The wig will fit better. She was actually heard saying that at Dave Chappelle's socially distant show in Ohio, 4th of July weekend. So, while everybody was like, Tiffany Haddish cut her hair because she was in her feelings about coming and blah, 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 blah. But apparently that wasn't the case. But anyway, Tiffany said also, she was like, let's be honest, as a Black woman, I don't know about white women, but as Black women, that's a good 3 hours of your effing day. Even if your hair is braided, you gotta grease your scalp, you gotta tie them up at night, you gotta make sure they look neat. It's a lot of work. So she taking some time off from her hair. And I guess, if you feel like it's easier to throw on a wig, if you feel like that's easier, because my thing is, when you put on a wig, don't you got to make sure it's straight? Don't you got to make sure the curls good? Don't you got what? I'm just confused. I love my hair too, Beverly K. I don't understand. Lazy. Exactly. And braids is the easiest thing you can have. It's like you can wear them up, wear them down, tie them around the corner, throw them around your shoulder, put them in a bun, put them in puffs. You can do all that. So I'm just like, it's fun to me. I don't know. Look, does not white people have to take care of their hair as well? Do they not have to wash their hair? Like, I'm just saying, like, don't be lazy, do your damn hair. I digress. It takes a lot of confidence to shave it all off. I guess it does. It takes a lot of confidence to do a lot of things. But look, it takes a lot of confidence to jump off the highest mountain in the world, but that don't mean I'm going to do it. That don't mean I'm going to do it, honey. Takes a lot of confidence to go without makeup. I do that a lot. So there's that. I need to cover RHOP. They're better than RHOA. Well, I might. We could talk about it whenever y'all ready. We could talk about it. But, I didn't really have much to talk about. I really was just going to sit here and shoot the shit. Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. Let me scroll up. You don't like it. It's blah, 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 blah. Maybe it's about a naked truth movement. You think that's what it is? Listen, that's a whole upkeep. But look, your hair grows back, so then you got to get your hair cut every week. Like, what are you saying? Hey, Miss Velda, Michelle, who was trying to kidnap who, child? No hair feels really good. You said, look at Paulo. Oop, not Brazilian. I'm just saying. I guess they be taking the Brazilian hair and putting it in everybody else's head. So I don't know. Let me see. I am not my hair. Exactly. Thank you, Lucinda. I'm just saying, it's okay. It's okay to love what grows from your scalp. It is quite okay. And it's okay to wear braids. It's okay to diversify your look. It's okay to wear extensions. It's okay to wear wigs and weaves. Like, all women do it. It's not just Black women. And that's where, it just makes me mad when people do that. My thing is, stop policing Black women's hair. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You shaved your head several years back in support of a friend with cancer. Okay, Druzy, that's different. I might do that, but I'm not just gonna do it because I hate my hair. Big chop, but I can see, but not. You can see, but not shaving the hair. You're right. Oh, she hate being Black. I don't know about that. I had my hair, but some people just don't know. Thank you, Mildred. Let's have an open topics. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all can call in. We talk about whatever. We can talk about whatever. Look, no holds bars, whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm open to it. This video might stay up, might not, who knows? But it's after dark. I got my wine ready, honey, so ain't no telling. Yes, John, we taking calls. I just put the link in the chat. You do it all. Braids, wigs. Exactly, Vicky Jones. You can't tie me to one hairstyle. If I want braids this week, if I want weave next week, if I want to wear my hair, if I don't want to wear my hair, if I want to wear perm, if I want to color it, if I want my hair to be purple, if I want my hair to be green, who cares? It's your hair. It's an expression of you. And my thing is, why is it that every other race of people can color their hair purple, green, yellow, red. But as soon as black people doing it, it's ghetto. It's so ghetto. All these black people with this purple hair and this orange hair and this pink hair. Y'all wasn't calling Cyndi Lauper ghetto when she was wearing purple, pink, and green wigs. Y'all wasn't calling who else? Boy George ghetto when he had purple, green, and yellow braids coming all down his head and dreadlocks. Y'all wasn't saying that, but as soon as a black person does it, it's ghetto. Why? Why? Can y'all answer that for me? I need to know. I need to know. Ooh, Paulo. Ooh, hey. Hi, Paulo. How you doing? We got the same color.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We do.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm getting better. I wasn't. It was a hard weekend.
I'm sorry.
I broke up. I was in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm about to make fun of you, so I'm not gonna do it now.
No, don't worry about it.
Paulo left us to spend time with his man. But now he back, so I'm happy. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm sorry, Paulo. But he missed out on a good thing.
I guess. I
What
mean,
just say so we can roll up on him.
Yeah. The thing is, well, I just wanted to come on. I don't want to be too personal about it.
No.
But I just wanted to talk about, for us to reflect on sincerity and honesty. Like, I don't understand, why aren't people transparent with what they're feeling? Why don't they express exactly what they're feeling when they're feeling that? Don't wait until 2 months later, 3 months later, years later to say something like in the past, like, oh, I didn't feel like that. I never felt like that. You're like, what? So what happened, before?
I think it's selfishness. Like a lot of times, like people don't think about your feelings. They're too busy thinking about theirs. So, in doing so, they hide what they should be transparent about. You know what I'm saying? In relationships, of course, you should be telling, you should be open, you should be honest. That's the point of a relationship. But when you fail to do that, I feel like that's a character flaw. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? It's not on the person that they hurt.
Yeah, I don't get it because, I'm 100%. I'm 100% all the time. So everything that I said and everything that I did was 100%. And I don't get it, why people aren't transparent. And I used to tell him always, like, you got to speak up. Just say it, what you're thinking. Because I felt like sometimes he was holding back as if he was going to say something. And then he held back like, oh, no, never mind. I'm like, no. Say it. Wow. Say it what you were thinking. Because
he wasn't the right one for you. How about that? Well, I don't know. Let me keep
I mean, well, the thing is, I really did. I told him, like, relationships is a dedication. You have to. It requires. It's a lot of work. You have to dedicate. You have to answer texts. You have to be there for the person. You have to be honest. And you don't have to cheat. You don't have to do anything outside of the relationship if you're really feeling the same way the other person is feeling. So communication is key. It's like Anita said, communication is key. And you have to have an honest dialogue, and you have to express what you're feeling. Please be transparent in your relationships at your job, with your mom, with your dad, with your friends. Be transparent. Be who you are. Be sincere. I've always tell people, like, I'm very honest and open. It's hard I can never play poker. Never. Because I'm horrible at it. Because it's all in my face. You will see it. You will know it. Even if I don't say it, you will see it. So I'm transparent like that. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's not that great when you have to, pretend something. But when it comes to relationship, I mean, be honest. Just let the person know. If you're not in the same vibe as the person, just let him know up front. Don't wait until a month later, 2 months later, when the other person is completely involved and you're not.
Right. Well, I know. Now, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, let the person know right away what you're feeling, exactly what you're feeling. And if you're not in the same vibe, just let him know, like, I'm not in the same vibe, and I can make a decision. I can move on with you or without you, but I can make a decision if I know. If I don't know, then I think that everything is okay. But I digress. I'm just
It's all good. Well, I mean, I want you to feel better. We're gonna go on Patreon tonight and we can talk, more about it. But I think that, you got a lot of options. Everybody loves you, Paulo. I'm just saying. You won't be single for long. You good. You good. Okay.
Well,
But it was his loss. It was his loss. Trust. Because we love you.
Oh, thank you very much. I love you guys too. I'm going back to the chat. I'll talk to you.
Thank you. I hope you feel better.
Thanks, baby.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
We sending some positive energy to Paulo. I love him. He is so sweet. Hold on, y'all. Talking Faces. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. I just want to say to Paulo, I really feel for you. I can tell you're hurting. And sometimes people don't know how to communicate, and sometimes that's why they don't, because they really don't know. And you have to kind of know a person's home life to see how they were raised, because that has a lot to do with how people communicate,
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, Michelle, he's a cute guy. He looks like he's a very sweet guy. He won't have any problems finding anyone else. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to say is, I am so sick of people trying to tell Black women what to do with their hair, what to do with our bodies, how big we need to be, how small we need to be,
how to dress.
Yes. How we speak, we talk too loud, we do this, we do that. Everything, it just seems like everybody wants to dump on the Black woman, and I don't understand it.
I don't either.
And sometimes I'm watching, I'm on the internet, or I'm on YouTube or whatever. And I used to say to people that it seems like Black men don't love Black women anymore. But you know what? I'm changing that, because I think that's really just social media. Because if you look at the statistics, I mean, Black men are still marrying.
Yes.
So,
and I said that too. Like, social media have you believing all kind of stuff. Like,
Michelle, it will. I mean, Michelle, for real.
I told you, look, and this is gonna sound real conceited, but I'm just like, I didn't know I was ugly until I came online. And like all these people,
Girl,
I just feel like people try to project onto you their insecurities. You know what I'm saying? And
Michelle,
so it's like,
that's it.
You think I'm fat, you think I'm ugly, you think all these things, and this is a reflection of you. That's not a reflection of me, because I'm happy.
Right.
So.
And then I ask you what you thought about me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All this unsolicited, advice people try to give, like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, I don't. I'm happy with me. You be happy with you. I don't care what you think about me. I got my own thing going on here. But I'm just so freaking tired of that. Like, for instance, like, Joe Biden is supposed to choose his VP. The only women that I see them attacking on news are the Black women. None of the white women, but they're attacking the Black women. What is it about Black women that makes everybody want to attack us and criticize us? I wish somebody would help me.
We are the thread. We are the, look, I'm gonna pull a Nick Cannon on y'all. We are the who birthed the nations. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, at the end of the day,
exactly.
And perhaps that's why, because if we get too much confidence, the world will be a whole different place. And it's unfortunate that people keep trying to put us in a box and push us. It's just unfortunate. I don't like to harp on that, because a lot of my male friends be like, you be sounding like a victim. I'm like, but I'm not. Like,
my God.
I just want to put it out there sometimes that we don't have nobody protecting us. We don't have nobody speaking up for us. We don't have nobody doing that. And it's like, as soon as people say some derogatory things about a Black woman as opposed to, other races, it's like, we don't have anybody stepping in and saying, oh, hold on, Paul.
We show
a lot of times. I'm not saying it's always like that. There are a few, men who will still do that, but it's just interesting to see it. Like, even online, how a lot of, Black celebrities get the brunt of the hate. It's interesting.
And I need the people on social media, men on social media, when you hear or you see someone criticizing and talking about a black woman, please speak up so we can have someone defending us on social media as well, because it's just really getting to the point where it's just like, it's just so annoying to me. I have a fuse when I hear someone criticize a black woman. It
Mm-hmm.
just makes me so mad. But it goes back to what you said, Michelle. If you really think about it, way back in slavery, what did we do? We were sleeping with master because they was making us. We was having
That's what I'm
babies
saying.
for
Not
them.
on purpose.
Right. I know what that's what I'm saying. That we were
Mm-hmm.
forced to, but even their kids with their white wives, we had to take care of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And their kids loved us more than they loved their own mama.
Wow.
I mean,
It's I mean, our history runs deep, and and hopefully, with this climate, a lot of people are taking note of some of the things that have been going on, and some of the, it's. I'm just hoping there's
me
a
too.
breakthrough or something, because at this point, I'm so tired. Like, when you see those videos of like even like Asian people beating on black women in the beauty supply store when
Right.
black women are their biggest customers,
Right.
when you see things like, look, even on YouTube, these black male creators, who,
Oh yes.
disrespect their
Mm-hmm.
mostly female audience, who
Audience.
are black women. Black women's dollar is strong, our voice is strong, our presence is strong, and it's like we don't get the respect we deserve. And that's why I come on my platform a lot of times to be like, y'all need to pay attention. These dudes, some of these people really be disrespecting y'all in y'all faces, and y'all still be supporting them.
It's Michelle. I mean, I'm gonna say most of the ones that I've seen online, I promise you, and I'm not a person that is always looking to see if somebody don't like a black woman or whatever. But I listen to some of these male creators, and I promise you, it seems like they don't like black women.
Mm-hmm.
And they get all the support. And like I started unsubscribe. I unsubscribed to a lot of people because I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. I can't support anyone that doesn't support black women. That's just it.
Yeah.
And that's
But,
all I
but
had
to
to
be
say of
fair,
it.
just like some people have been saying in the chat, a lot of us put each other down. And
Yeah, we
so I,
do.
I feel like it's a lot of self-ingrained hate. So of course we're gonna go where we're hated, because it makes us feel better to see other black women beat up on. It's crazy. Like, we got some fixing to do. That's all. That's all. And I'm not, because that's the point. I'm not saying that we are all perfect and that we are all,
Right.
woke and see things for what they are, because we don't. Just like there are some black men out there who are not all woke. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so, we have work to do, within, just like, every group does. So
We need to practice it every day of lifting each other up and tell someone else, hey, instead of criticizing, maybe you should just kind of lift that person up, and maybe they're going through something. People do things
mhm.
for different reasons. Anyway, that's all I had to say tonight.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you, talking faces.
All right, bye bye, Michelle. Oh,
Uh,
Michelle, listen,
yes.
you need to call Andrew Caldwell to see what happened with that, Michelle.
Whew.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
I started to, but I'm like,
I didn't think he would do anything like that. That kind of, I don't know
yeah,
this man.
Andrew didn't whooped ass before now. He
Oh,
been
see, I
locked
didn't
up
know
for.
that.
Yeah, then the last time they said he did it, he was beating up Trade or something. Remember this? That's when I had him on the first time, and he was saying that some
It's
man attacked
crazy.
him or something. Then somebody was like they was on a date. I don't know what be going on, child. I just try to keep it as neutral as I can sometimes for people that I know.
Well, maybe he's going through something. Maybe he needs somebody to reach out to him and send him a little positivity.
Man,
That's crazy.
yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, okay. Talk to you
but
later.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, none of y'all want to be on camera tonight. Hey, Nola Cat.
Hey, am I really on?
Yes, you're really on. Why,
Wow, finally, I
why you
figured it
want to
out.
show me your face?
Because it's late and I'm relaxing and I'm tore up from the floor up. I'll show it though one day.
I bet you not, but that's okay. It's all
I
good.
really am. But not tonight. I took off earrings and everything already. But
Okay.
anyway, Michelle, I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. I
I
appreciate you.
do. And I know someone said earlier today when you were on live that you have like become a friend like for real. This quarantine, that's how I met you. So that's
Mm.
one good thing came out of this. You have really been entertaining me. So I
Oh,
appreciate you for that. I do.
I appreciate y'all because y'all have
And
held
you
me
have the,
down too. Because like I said, like I
you
wasn't.
just don't know.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. You've been awesome. But to talk about with the call with the hair,
Uh
I
huh.
personally prefer my hair short. I just think it looks better short on me.
Okay.
I don't trip off a hair because it grows back. I have to like get my hair cut every 8 days or so. So I
Okay.
don't worry about that. That's just my preference.
Uh huh.
But I don't care what anyone does with their hair. It's your hair. Do what you want. I'm not into that. The
I.
men, they'll say they don't care either, but a lot of them do prefer women with long hair, whether it's theirs or not. They really do. If you
Mm-hmm.
had a woman with short hair, especially shaved, I wouldn't shave mine. I don't ever plan to do that. But they'll say, "Oh, I like it." It can be one with shaved hair, one with short hair, one with hair down her back, not even hers. And 9 times out of 10, he'll go straight to that one. That's just what they do. But that's not our problem, right? That's
Yeah,
theirs.
that's not our problem. Then
Yes, theirs.
he ain't the right one. You know what I'm saying? It's so
Exactly. Yeah,
and it's
I'm
so
not
many
saying
men
I'm
like long hair, then go complain about weaves and wigs. It's like, do you not realize that most people don't have hair down to their buttocks? You know what I'm saying?
no,
Even
they
if it's
don't.
real, it's not down there, but it is what it is.
Even if it's real, that's correct. And they don't
Because
realize
we
that.
like to put together a look. You know what I mean? We like braids down to our ankles. We like, sometimes we like short hair sometimes. So it's like, what's the problem? Why can't we just, do our looks and move on? Admire
Right. And
others.
we have every right. Yours is gorgeous. It usually is though.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've
Yeah.
been on this
But
braid kick for so long. I'm just
it
lazy. I
works. It's working though. Working on it. But
thank you.
I wanted to say also, um, they talk about the caller was saying something about the black men. They don't seem to love us and all of that. I think there are a lot of black men that do love their sisters. But I noticed with like the celebrities, um, some in particular, they always trying to call themselves lifting black women. But I've never seen them with one. Every
Mm,
time they're dating someone, they're a person of a different race, usually white. But
wow.
they always saying sister this, sister that. Like one off the top of my head, Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like for the people. Jamie Foxx has never been seen. I'm not gonna say he's never been
Tyrese.
with one. He has never been in public with a black woman on his arms. Never,
Mm,
right? You
that's
notice?
deep. Yeah.
That's true. But so that's their issue too. I don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
But can I go back to something that I've been wanting to talk about for the longest, but
Yeah,
I could never
definitely.
get
I
my
mean, it's
browser
open. Y'all can
straight.
talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, it's not old news. It's still relevant, but you guys had a lot of conversations about it, but I could never get in. So bear with me.
Okay.
I love, 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 love Nene, and I love, love, love Tamar.
Okay.
I don't know why I think they're my sisters or whatever. I love both of those ladies, and I've always thought that they had a lot of things in common. I really do believe that. They seem to be, it's a lot of things I think that they have in common. They're different, but yet they have those commonalities.
They're very
Um,
relatable.
they really are. They're real as real can get, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not going to talk about them in detail and what's going on with them. I'm been keeping both of them in my prayer. What I want to say more specifically is that, Michelle, these people are so freaking mean on social media.
You
They
think?
are so mean. They say anything to these people. Why
Mm-hmm.
do they not see? These people are human. The things they say just hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
These people are human, Michelle. They think they don't have any feelings.
Right.
And when you look
look,
at
I'm guilty of it too. I feel like, as you know, well, I've been a blogger for years, and when I first started my blog, it's like I was just saying some of anything, just to get the clicks and views too. So I recognize it when I see it. However, growth is a very good thing. Growth is a very good thing. So you start to realize that a lot of these people, as many times as I've been sued, as many times as I've been called and cursed out, all of that, a lot of these people like are very, very sensitive and very, very fragile, even if they on TV. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you just have to, recognize that, everybody has something going on. You may not know what it is. You may
that's
see them
right.
as strong. You may see them as rich. You may see them as
That's
this
right.
big, glorious celebrity, but they're human just like you are. They have good days and bad days just like you do. So,
Exactly.
not to say that you aren't entitled to your opinion, but I just feel like we should be a little bit more sensitive, especially in light of what's going on in the world today.
Really should, Michelle. Like when Nene posted the picture and she was saying send prayers up, she made the comment about Tamar. And
Mhm.
and I was already in my feelings and really, really sad about what Tamar had done. And it was commenters like, why are you making this about you? Why you have to be in the picture? Why you have to put us side by side? Like, why not say prayers up for Tamar or something? Or
Mhm.
why just not say anything? Like we
Right.
would talk when you were younger. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I too am guilty of it, Michelle. I have
Mhm.
gone off on like a person, last name Cruz, the new Cruz, the
Yeah.
female Cruz.
Uh-huh.
I can't stand her. But you know what? I made a conscious effort and I made a personal vow to myself. I'm not going to do it anymore.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just not going to watch any of her stuff. I'm not going to go on her page and make any comments. I still don't like her, but I'm not going to say mean things anymore because
Mhm.
people are going too far. And celebrities, believe it or not, they have more support from fans than they do from other celebrities. Would you agree with that?
They
I
have
think
what
so.
for fans?
More support from their
Oh yeah, they
fans than they
definitely have
do
more
from each
support from their
other,
fans.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So they base a lot of the stuff that they're doing based on what their fans are saying, right? That's what I think. So they may say I don't know them, but it matters what we say. It totally matters
Yeah,
to them.
I think they do take it into consideration, and they see it, and they nowadays a lot of celebrities and networks judge by the energy of the comments. And I feel like they've always kind of done that, but I guess with social media has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. But they do pay attention. Trust that. They
Yeah.
do pay attention.
That's why when Nene posted, well, I guess if I have to do this alone or something or stand alone, I will.
Mm-hmm.
I commented and I told her, you're never alone. We're never
Right.
alone. And I know that she's strong enough to do it because we're her fans. And people, believe it or not, a lot of people were posting very positive comments, even myself. And so I hope that helped lift her a little bit, you know, she and Tamar. And I just wish that people would just be a little bit kinder. And, I'm not trying to get all religious and stuff, but one thing I know for sure, God doesn't let unfortunate things happen like this pandemic for no purpose. There is a purpose for this. And you know what? It's a peace be still moment. And people need to reflect and think about how they can be better human beings, how they can lift each other better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is a perfect time to do that.
I
And
agree.
so maybe they should just try to open their hearts and their minds and be a little more understanding, a little, be more empathic. It's just sad. And so we can get through this because I think we haven't learned our lessons yet. And that's why this is lasting so long. This is not happening for no reason, period. It's just not.
I
That's just
agree.
what I believe. You
Well,
know what
I
I mean?
appreciate you so. I agree. I totally agree with what you said, and you just sent the whole message. Like we need to consider a lot of things during this time. But thank
Yeah.
you so much, Nola Cat. I appreciate you for calling
Thank you.
in.
I'm glad I finally got in. I'll talk to you later.
All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yanoric. Is that how you pronounce that? Yanoric Jare? Hey.
Oh my God, you said it right. Oh my God.
I said it right.
I
Oh,
swear, girl, I swear for God, everybody, I'm 26. Everybody who says my name always says it wrong, but you said it right the first. I was like, oh, she said it right again.
awesome. Where you from?
Up Miami, Florida.
Oh yes, Miami. How you doing
Yeah,
down
how
there?
you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. A little bit of whatever, I've been scratchy probably like a month and a half, and girl, every time you go on live, I'd be like, "Yes, Michelle, you be got the tea." I'd be like, "Yeah."
I be trying. I be trying just a little bit. I be
Girl,
trying.
you be doing that thing, girl. You doing that. You know what you do, girl. Yes, you already
I gotta go
know.
back to work though, y'all. I gotta go back to work. I'm supposed to go back to work tomorrow, but then I gotta go take this COVID test tomorrow. So I decided I might take tomorrow off.
Listen, I work at a hospital, so girl, it's 5 seconds. I don't know how they do it where you say where you
Yeah,
at.
I took one today. No,
Girl.
I took one today at CVS, but then I had scheduled one. I had scheduled one with the CDC or something for tomorrow. So I was like, I'm gonna take both of them, and whichever one come back first. I don't know.
You ain't gotta do that many times, girl. That one time was that sick because that
But
nose
the
pick.
one at CVS, they made you do it yourself, and I don't know if I did it right. So that's why I was like, let me go to the people who gonna do it.
Then you do it yourself.
Yeah,
Who
they
wants
you in the
that?
drive-through at
No.
CVS, they give you a plastic bag and
Hmm.
they direct you on how to do it. And I'm sitting there like, I
Oh,
actually
that's not
recorded
right.
it
That is not right. That's not right.
because I was like, like what the hell am I supposed to be doing?
And mind you, the one at the hospital I work at, they go all the way back in your nose. Like you
Yeah,
feel
and that's
all
what
of
she said.
that.
And she was guiding me. She was like, push it until you feel a bit of resistance, and then turn it all the way 360. And it was like a little tingle. You know what I mean? It was burning a little bit. It made my eyes
That
water.
shit, that hurt. That shit hurt.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if I did it right. That's all I'm saying. So that's why I wanted to go tomorrow and have them do it. But like,
Have fresh do it, yeah.
when I found out Peter had it, I called and CBS had an appointment today. So I just,
Mm-hmm.
went on up there and did it. So
Sis, like I said, I haven't watched you that long, but I'm gonna ask you a question just because I'm curious because
okay.
I'm a subscriber, whatever. What has been your biggest pet peeve being a YouTuber?
My biggest pet peeve as a YouTuber is that um I had to, it's different than writing because YouTube people just automatically believe what people say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my biggest pet peeve because I feel like people on YouTube would just regurgitate stuff for the salaciousness or even make it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not true. And it doesn't have to be, I guess, because it's YouTube. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from a culture of blogging where, my credibility is worth something. Like next year, this
Right.
time you can Google something, it's gonna be on straight from the A, and you're gonna be like, Michelle said it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and they just run with it. And they be like, well, Michelle says it's gotta be true, but like, no, did Michelle make sure all her receipts are there? Okay, then believe that, but not just what I said.
Mm-hmm.
If people just
Exactly.
won't do that.
And that's my biggest pet peeve. And then there are so many people who have prospered on YouTube, and no hate to them, but it's like they have prospered based on a foundation of lies.
Right. Oh, girl, let me say, girl, and I follow a lot of YouTubers, but Jesus.
But that's my biggest pet peeve. But again, it's called YouTube for a reason. It's for everybody, and people can do what they want to do, and people like them, they like them, and that's what it is.
Exactly. So. And my other question was, what made you like get into the Real Housewives of Atlanta tea for the most part, or Real Housewives in general? You don't talk about Atlanta.
Just from living here and from my associations with certain people.
It's so much.
Phaedra was my attorney back in the day, way back in the day.
What, girl? Yes.
Before she even joined the show, and she represented me against Tamika Raymond because I had to get a restraining order against Tamika Raymond.
Girl, no.
We're friends now because I was writing about Tamika and Usher's divorce, and Tamika hated me. She hated me, and I used to get out with hate mail, and whoever was sending this hate mail, I wholeheartedly believe it was her. To this day, she said it wasn't, so I'm just gonna say it wasn't, but I wholeheartedly still believe it was her. Was sending me this email saying, stuff like, if I see you, I'm a da 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 da, and I was like, oh, and Tamika, they got so much money, I know you're gonna get me. And so she ran up on me at this event one time.
She ran up on you?
Had to separate us because she was
no.
Kids see it. What if my kids see it? And me being who I am, I'm like, your kids shouldn't be on the internet. Like, what are you saying? They 5. What?
Right. Come on now.
we're good. We made up since then. Actually, she's a really, really good friend of mine now. And the same thing with Nene. Me and Nene used to be online, and people would never believe that. Me and Candy used to be cool, and people would never believe that because people used to say I was on Candy's payroll because I used to, it's a whole lot. But
It's
yeah.
a girl. Listen, why? And my whole thing is, why is it because you report on this stuff, or you want my hero? Like, who would say someone pay me to talk about it? Like, no, that's what I do. It's so messy.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm glad I get to talk to you for a little bit because I'll be watching him like. I see Michelle. We go on the cell live real quick or whatever. I love her or whatever. I love you.
Oh,
You're
I appreciate
a
you.
Patreon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want my Patreon?
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Oh, my son.
Oh,
Patreon,
okay.
girl. Because I you for all the Patreon, all the team. Like, girl, early tea. I love early tea.
Oh yeah, we got the early tea. I'm waiting to drop them too. Y'all know I read them.
Ooh, Peter with the wine and glass, girl. Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They take my
I
call.
hold my tea. I don't. And my thing is, if it leaks out, that's fine. That's why I wouldn't show y'all. If it leaks what I said, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But like the receipts, yeah. When it comes to, I'm gonna put it out there.
Okay, so thank you for taking my call. I'm gonna definitely go to your Patreon and get you on you. I see you, girl.
Right. Well, thank you for calling.
No, thank you for taking me.
All right, bye. I appreciate all of y'all. Hold on. Sunrise Speaks. Hello.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey everybody in the chat. I was calling with two things. One thing is when y'all were just talking about how Black women are just not supported or loved by our community. It just rang true to me because someone said to me, and certainly it's not a general statement because there are some very good Black men who love Black women, who love their Black wives, and I don't want to disregard that at all. But someone said to me recently, Black men will sleep with Black women, but they don't necessarily like Black women.
Oh, that's hurtful.
And yeah, and it made me think back to a prior relationship of mine, and this particular guy, he had a lot of Black women friends who he treated well, and he loved his mother and would do for all of the women in his family who he loved. But when it came to relationships and intimacy, it was a whole different situation. And I was just like,
well, and you can't generalize all Black men with that though. I feel like there's still some Black men out there who, love their Black women and love their mamas, love themselves enough to, love and respect Black women. And there are some out there who have, this ingrained sense of self-hate, but everybody is not the same.
Yep. And, I made it an intentional effort to actually be around some beautiful Black marriages because I believe it's not what we see often.
Me too.
So I have a lot of people in my immediate circle who have wonderful marriages, who've been married 17 years and still all over each other and go on their vacations without their kids and, still date. And I made an intentional effort to do that. And I wish that more people did it because I feel like marriage in and of itself, especially our community, has such a negative connotation. That we need to make an intentional effort to be around.
Does marriage have a negative connotation in our community, or do we just, is that what the media wants us to think? Because my thing is all around me.
Hold true.
All around me, I got lots of married people. All the guy friends that I grew up, they married and happy. And I still talk to them all the time. I have some good men friends who are married and happy. I have, relatives, aunts, uncles married and happy. My aunt, who I'm always over their house, they've been married for over 60 years. So I just, I see, around me, I see a lot of, prosperous relationships and great relationships.
But you know what? I agree with you, and I have that experience too. But that's also not everybody's experience.
That's true.
True. But on a lighter note, I wanted to ask y'all about something funny.
Okay.
And I done got swindled in, y'all. How many of y'all in the chat, including you, Michelle, done got a text message? Y'all got $200. Y'all got $500. I'm trying to get y'all on this flower, on this susu.
Yes, we talked about that for a little while on Patreon. Yes, yes. I look. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but I mean, y'all let me know when y'all hit that lick.
All right. So listen, I done got swindled in.
Ah,
I,
and
I'm
what? How much you put down? How much you
I'm
put
in
down?
I'm in two. One was a $500 group. It's a group of people that I know that are close to me that I can call, that I can go to their house like, yo, where's my money? And I'm
But they
due.
not gonna have your money because you gave it to the Susu people.
So
They gonna be like, my money goes too, girl.
so I so wait, my sister and my brother-in-law cashed out this weekend.
Okay.
I'm due to get paid next weekend. Now, the problem with that particular one is that you have to bring in two people, which is the hardest thing to do if you're not like a salesperson, because you got to kind of just like convince two people to come in like under you to
But
keep
you
it
getting
going.
the money from one of the two people.
Right. So you got to keep it going. Right. So that's the hardest one. However, I'm also in a $200 one where you don't have to bring in two people.
Okay. So
And
you done spent $700.
I did, but on the $200 one, I just got paid out
You need my
$1,600
cash
last week.
out. I need some money. I pay out. I
Listen,
pay out once a year in June. We
so
just missed this year's payout, but
but
go
the
ahead
two
and put me $500, and you'll get your $500 back next June.
but the $200 one I cashed out this past Thursday and got $1,600, and you don't have to bring in two people under you. So that was a good experience. My cash app was popping that particular night.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's just I have seen people really profit from it. I do
But
think
my
that.
thing is, people do profit. People profit off of pyramid schemes. But the thing is, you hurting somebody else. You got to think about the people who come after you. Like you might be fine because at a higher level or whatever the case may be. But you bringing in two people, they bringing in two more people, they bringing in two more people. At some point, somebody gonna stop, and then that person who was right before them gonna get hurt because they didn't get they money from the people after them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you just it's kind of one of those things where you just kind of got to worry about yourself. Like I mean, I hear
Don't
you.
worry about yourself. Put that $500 in the stock market. Put that $500 in a savings account. Put that $500 in a high yield savings account. That
Mhm.
you can get your 5% quicker than you can get that money back.
Mm.
Go buy you some Apple stock. I just got $200 on Apple stock yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I sure did.
Oh, okay. 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 What resource did you use? I've downloaded a couple of stock apps.
I use look. Y'all
I
need
did
to
American
use my
Airlines.
app, my link. Hold on, let me put this link in here. I use Robinhood.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
I have I have a referral link. So if you sign up under my link, you get
An
one.
affiliate link, come through.
I know, right? If you sign up under my link, you will get a one stock free. When you sign up and
Mm-hmm.
deposit and all of that stuff, you get one share of a stock free, and I also get one share of a stock free.
Come through affiliate links.
Hold on, let me send it to myself.
Put
So,
that link up. Put that link up, sis.
okay. No, we need to do this together, honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I was
I know.
actually going to talk about this on Patreon because I
Oh,
had just
really?
been playing around with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, oh, this is really cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I know it's all types of things going on. You got the NutriBirds, you got the Susu. Child, I don't know.
I would.
Um,
Look. I just don't. I just. Hold on. I'm putting it in the chat right now. I don't. I just don't trust anything where you got to give somebody else your money to get some money back. You know what I'm saying? Like I trust investing because it's different. You getting something for it. You getting a stock, a part of a company. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But when you I don't know, this whole pyramid stuff, like, yeah, you may benefit in the short term, but eventually as you put your money back in, you're gonna lose out at some point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't know. It's just funny to see like a lot of people in these things. Like even some YouTubers, like they walking around with their new money now.
Mhm.
Particular ones that you have had issues with in the
We could talk
past.
about that too, being wealthy versus being rich. Like I've been rich before. I'm trying to be wealthy.
Very true.
I've been rich, trust. Like,
Very true.
I've traveled the globe. Like I was shoot. I was man, I don't like to talk money because I'm a lady and my mama always taught me, you never tell nobody how much you make and you don't talk about
Listen.
politics. So I've never done that. But I know with social media, people are so transparent, they be showing their wages and
Right.
stuff like that. But my thing is I be looking at that like y'all ain't making nothing. But my thing, I don't want to put that out what I make and all that stuff because I know people will hate on you, try to block your blessings and all that stuff. So I'm like, as far as y'all concerned, I'm broke. Nobody want me. All of that. I'll talk about relationship, my relationship, none of that. Like it is what it is. But as far as I used to make a whole lot of money in the like grand days of blogging.
Yeah.
I had a Delta companion pass so I could fly everywhere I wanted to go. And I used to fly and be in the best hotels and then write the hotels off as a business expense.
That's right.
And and it's like, because as long as I have Wi-Fi, I'm blogging, whether it was in Paris, Belize, Aruba, so like I said, I've been rich, but I'm for that wealthy life. I want to have stocks and bonds and properties and houses and, all of that, rental properties and everything else.
Yeah,
So
we was just talking about that because like I'm out of Philly, and in Pennsylvania with this like COVID and unemployment, there's this thing called PUA, which is Pennsylvania Unemployment Assistance, not technically unemployment, but like unemployment assistance. So like say you were like, I know a couple of people who have teens, like say 16, 17 years old, and they had their working papers to get a little job, after school job or whatever, and they couldn't find work due to COVID. You can apply for this particular like unemployment compensation. And they've been backdating it for teens. Like these teens or people or adults that just don't work in general who have claimed to not be able to get a job due to COVID is getting like $9,000, $10,000 checks. And we have, yes, teens. Yes.
wow.
And we have a mall called King of Prussia Mall that would be like comparable to Lenox. When I say the line outside Gucci, the line outside Louis Vuitton, the line outside Saks is looking like it's people who ain't never been used to nothing, who ain't never had nothing.
Well, in Atlanta, they just bum rush the Gucci store and just run out. They just bum rush Dior and just run out with stuff. So
now, see, these people is buying stuff, but I say all that to say, like, just the mentality, like, if all of these people could put all of these $10,000 checks together and buy up the block, like they just doing the wrong thing, like it's just amazing to just see.
Like that man who got the PPP, Carly Red's ex or whatever, the PPP and was buying Rolexes and Rolls Royces and stuff. It's like, dude, how dumb can you be? Like, I would have been buying houses and everything else. Like,
exactly, like
something else.
Like that's the susu you want to get to. Yo, you got 10, you got 10, you got 10. Let us buy this apartment building. Let us buy these properties. Let's buy this block up. Do that.
Get in like what is it called? Like one of those real estate investment groups where y'all pool y'all money and buy, rental properties and things like that.
Absolutely. But
even with that, you have to vet the people because I've heard recently that some people who had real estate funds, be running off with the money and stuff. And I'm like, see, I have to go and find somebody. They ran off with my 50 G's or whatever it was.
I think I just saw something about that, like a blogger in it, or not a blogger in Atlanta, but I know
he's in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
That's who I'm talking about.
I did just read something about
real estate fund. And it's Jay Morrison.
Yes, that's exactly who it was.
Somebody put him on blast and said he won't give him his $10,000 or something. Yeah,
it may have been even more than that. I'm not sure.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that. So
yeah,
it's interesting.
we in some different times now. There's too much going on, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know other people want to talk to you, but I do want to say thank you for what you do. Like, I was just sitting here kind of just bored, trying to prepare myself for the work week tomorrow, and saw you was on and was like, yes, it just gives us something to do. So I know
Yeah.
sometimes it may take your energy or you don't feel like coming on or whatever, but
No, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Because y'all lift my spirits. Because I was just telling my Patreon people today, like, it's just so much that be going on, like, even on YouTube, like, people be coming at me sideways for like all kind of like random stuff, and it's like, what is going on? But yeah. But I appreciate you, Sunrise Speaks.
No problem. Thank y'all. Have a good night, everyone in the chat.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, Alaka.
Hey. Sorry, I was been looking at the comments on this side.
I'm like, y'all want to do my susu. My Cash App is below. Please contribute at least $100. I give you $100 back next year.
Back. How was your pork chops?
Huh?
How was your pork chops?
Good. It was actually fried ribs. Good. I said pork chops because pork chops is in my head, but yeah. It was good.
That's good.
I ate too much and I fell asleep. That's why I always telling you. I said I ate too much and then I fell asleep watching TV. And then I'm like, I'm supposed to go live at 8. And then I was looking.
You decided to chillax. You decided to chillax.
Y'all, it's 1:11. 1:11. Look at the clock. It's 1:11. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I always see it. Oh my God, it's 1:11. It's 1:11.
Oh, one.
Oh, now it's 1:12.
It literally was like, okay, fine, I'm gone.
Yes, angel numbers. Everybody put a prayer in the air. You have to stop and put a prayer up. Anyway.
Prayer up.
So what's going on in locker?
Oh, just chilling. And I just wanted to touch on the whole hair, policing our hair. I mean, do people not get exhausted trying to police Black women's appearances?
No, because I feel like they have nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm. If it's not our hair,
clearly their own
hair,
lives.
It's our eyelashes. If it's not our eyelashes, it's our boobs. If it's not our boobs, it's our bums. If it's not our bums, it's our skin color. If it's not that, it's like, what else?
Mm-hmm.
You're constantly trying to police how we should look. Like, can you not just appreciate us for who we are? Like, I learned a very, very long time that I don't need to care about what people think of how I look, to the point where I remember about, I think it's over 10 years ago now, at 2002, when I used to work in Selfridges. I don't know, for anyone that's never been to London, there's a big department store called Selfridges, and it's really prestigious. It's kind of like Harrods competition. Harrods. I think a lot of people have heard of Harrods. It's competition to Harrods, and I used to work in there. And one day I decided, I really love blue. I want to go ahead and have blue hair. So I went and braided my hair with like blue braids, and I was honestly confident that I was going to be fired that day. But the floor manager actually liked it. And this was a really, like, when I say prestigious, I mean, even Beyonce held a concert within the store. It's that kind of place, and they loved it. But that's because I was owning it. Do you see what I mean? I was owning it, and I was not willing for anyone to tell me that I looked terrible and things like that, because I wanted it to look that way. So I went with it that way, and people just started accepting it as the years go by. Now, a lot of people just know me for having blue hair, so like, if I decide my hair is going to be yellow tomorrow, that's my business. I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it to make you happy. You're not the person that's going to be there to help me out when I have to remove the dye or do this and the other with my hair. You're not going to be there. The same way I'm not there when you're trying to sort out your own looks. Your looks are your business and nobody else's. So it's,
This is interesting. I always feel like I have to like touch on that, because it's like people be, and when that person said that in the chat, it just kind of triggered me. It's like black women need to cut their hair off sometimes. I'm like,
sometimes.
Like, why? And why specifically Black women as opposed to any other woman? It'd be different if you said women should cut their hair off sometimes. It's liberating. But why specifically should Black women cut their hair off sometimes?
And then the funny thing is, when some of the black women do cut their hair, some of the men end up saying, "Oh, look, she looks like a man." So it's like we can't win anyways. We can't win. And also, I'm sorry, but isn't Negroid hair the hardest hair to grow? And so you're expecting us to cut our hair when maybe if someone has been wanting to have long hair for a really long time, spent years and years and years trying to grow their hair, and you should just expect them to cut their hair because they grew it like this, right?
Even if it's short, it's no point.
It's not a problem.
I don't know. But anyway.
Bizarre. So are we definitely going Patreon? Because I don't want to like chat too much and then like be all chatted out.
Yeah. If I can get some more of these calls out the way.
All right, let me go back to the chat so I can leave other people to like get in the queue.
All right. Appreciate you, Laka.
All right, I'll speak to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
What's going on, Michelle?
Hi. Why aren't you on camera?
Damn, your whole monotone changed when I call in. Something wrong?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then I come on camera then. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good. We still can't see you.
Yeah, I'm one of them black men that y'all don't like to support.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Oh, so you don't want to hear the rebuttal to why we treat black women as opposed to white women differently? You don't want to hear the rebuttal? Not on your show?
Sure, let me hear it.
Well, I go to Mr. Manhand's show and maybe he'll listen to me.
He probably would.
He probably would like something like that too, faggot. But listen, the problem is, I'm sorry, Michelle, I'm at work. I'm in my truck.
Can you please monitor your language, please? No slurs, no gay slurs, none of that, please.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, okay. I guess he didn't want to talk since he couldn't have a slur. Anyway, T Brown.
Hey, girl.
Hey, T.
I'm out of breath. I've been windmilling in the chat, girl. I keep forgetting we on the public page. Woo, they getting on
It's all good. It's all good. Look, it's all good.
What time we leaving, girl? You about ready?
Child, yes. I think it's one more call I was gonna take that's been holding for a while, but yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, pack on up. Leave me in the back.
Is that why you called in, T? Just tell me to pack up.
Betty all in the chat like she got so much to say, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back here and see if she back here waiting. Where she at?
Betty is not in the back. I don't know what Betty talk about. Betty is monitoring everybody, child. Hey, Betty is like, shut up.
Yes, everybody.
Like, who is Betty? And why is Betty so in her feelings trying to run my platform?
I mean, really?
I thought we were gonna sit here and just talk shit.
I mean, clearly, do we have a title on this live?
Okay.
Enjoy the ride.
You know how I am. Mike should be glad that I'm here this time of night because normally I'm over on Patreon.
I thought I took this long now. I need something to do on my time of the night.
I was supposed to be on Patreon at 8. I apologize to y'all, child.
Girl, I was asleep anyway, so good thing you woke because
I had to do my Peter video and stuff because I'm gonna clip it up and put it up tomorrow, whatever. So yeah. So I figured since I was gonna do it, I might as well do it live and keep talking.
Ooh, well, you go on, girl. Pack up. Come on, let's go. So I can get to my funny. I got something real funny to talk about.
Woo. Okay. I do too.
All
right. Bye. Hold on. Last call. Journey through life. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. This is the first time that I've ever gotten through, and I've been here maybe for about a year, like before you and Josh fell out. Like I was too.
Well, me and Josh never fell out, but okay.
Well, not fell out, but y'all stopped talking for a little bit. I was here for it. But I don't know what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to comment on Nene and with Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I just feel really bad for her because Nene literally started Housewives of Atlanta. And yeah, they have a lot of different people on the show right now, but in the beginning, we tuned in to see Nene. She built that show. And I think it's just messed up how they are trying to play her right now. And me, I'm only 30 and I know how it feels to give a company your time, your energy, everything. And then in the end, they just discard you like you never even mattered. And I think it's messed up. And I wish she had just built more for herself other than the swag boutique. And I just wish she had just, different revenues of income.
But how
Because
do you know she doesn't?
well, hey, I'm not pocket watching. I don't know. I work. I got my job as well. So I don't really know, but I just feel bad for her that I was treating her like this. And I don't know if it's true or not about her suing them. But if she is, I hope she wins. And I hope they name that company after her.
Ooh.
I hope it's everything that is due to her.
I agree. She deserves it.
She deserves it. She literally deserves it. But that's all I had to say.
Well,
And
thank you. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Minneapolis.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Everybody telling you to come to Patreon. They mad at me. They waiting because we about to like drag people over on the Patreon, child.
How much is? What do I have to pay?
It's $5. $5.
And where do I send that? How, like, is there a link or something?
It's a link in the description box, but I also put it in the chat. It is http://patreon.com. iamATLien.
All right, I'm about to join y'all on there.
All right, well, thank you. We'll see you over there.
Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. Seems like, it's unanimous in here. It's unanimous. I'm about to say it's anonymous. It's anonymous. No, it's unanimous. Yes, everybody's so sweet tonight. Look, and we only had like one troll. I don't know why Kip the trucker be trolling me. I just said, don't say the F word. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Don't be coming over here showing, sex toys and cursing. Like, that ain't this type of platform now. That ain't this type of platform. It's a monthly fee, Angela Thomas, monthly, but you can cancel anytime it renews on the 1st of every month. So whatever day you sign up on the 1st of every month, you get charged. So, anyway, but you can cancel before the 1st and you won't get charged. Ready, set, go. Okay. Who be in his feelings? Kip. Yes. I don't know why Kip in his feelings this time of night. I don't know. Well, anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Go ahead and put your aliens up. Let me go thank some of these people who sent me some of these cash apps for my imaginary susu. Shout out to Greater Works Deliverance. Shout out to Sabrina Horton. Shout out to hold on. I gotta accept it. Done. Shout out to Alexandria Terrencial. Shout out to Greater Works Deliverance Ministry. Hell, the church is sending me money. Oops, I cursed. My bad. The church is sending me money. Thank you so much, Teresa. Shout out to Teresa. Shout out to Andrea. Gallard. Shout out to JB808. Sent me some money yesterday. Talk about something. Was it yesterday? Day before? Just because. Thank you so much, JB. You're so sweet. I appreciate all of you. And let me see. Let me look in this YouTube really quick because I didn't even pay attention. I don't think I got no super chats today. Y'all was pretty low key. Y'all didn't want to support the squad today. Hold on, let me look. See what's in here. Viewer activity. Oh, we got a lot of new members. Niecy Walker joined. Lynette joined. Ill Will sent a super chat, said much love. We stand behind you and support you. Thank you so much. And look at all of the aliens popping up in the chat. Put your aliens in the chat while I prepare my music. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, there you go. Start.
Ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Man. You said there's some bitter Betties in here? You get the ATLien sign by signing up for YouTube membership. The lowest membership is $1.99. $1.99. I know y'all didn't think I was doing all this for free. I know y'all didn't think I was doing all this for free. Y'all want to see me more often, support the platform. Thank you so much, JB. Again, JB, thank you. Look at all the look. Hit the like button if you are joining this stream. If you just getting here, go ahead and subscribe. Meet me over on the Patreon, patreon.com. iamATLien. We about to have a night show. We about to talk about some things. We about to, we gonna drag some people. We always dragging people over there. But it is what it is. Good night, y'all.